If you have ever felt invisible in your own life, like you're giving everything to everyone and still feel painfully alone, this message is for you. Have you ever asked yourself, why do I feel so alone, even when I'm surrounded by people? You are not alone in asking that. And no, there is nothing wrong with you. In fact, what if I told you that this loneliness you're feeling is actually a sacred wake-up call? Today I want to talk about something that touches so many midlife women. That silent, aching loneliness we rarely speak about, and how it might just be the doorway to your most powerful transformation yet. But before we dive in, I want to share a win. You see, in many of my recent videos, I've shared my deep desires to create a space, a true sisterhood, where women like you and me can be real, raw and supported. But I didn't know where or how to build it until now. I found the platform I didn't even know I was looking for. And the moment I saw it, I knew this is it. Our queenly community has finally found its home. We are leaving Facebook for good. And at the end of this video, I'm going to personally invite you inside. So stay with me, Queen, because I believe this space could change the way you move through loneliness forever. But I also want to be honest. There was a time in my life when it looked like I had everything, but inside I felt absolutely nothing. I was exhausted, disconnected, and questioning why, even with a full life, I felt so empty. That's when I realized loneliness isn't always about being alone. Sometimes it's about being disconnected from yourself. For those of you who haven't met me before, my name is Marie, Queen Marie. I call myself a queen as a reminder to always value myself and to see that greatness within me. And that same greatness, it lives inside of you too. And over the past 5 years of deep personal growth, I've come to believe something powerful. If we were truly rooted in self-love and anchored in our worth before stepping into adulthood, so much of life would unfold with more ease, more self-trust, more joyful, aligned relationships. And one of the most powerful shifts I've experienced is this: understanding that being alone and feeling lonely are not the same. When we master being alone and truly listening within, we unlock our superpower. Because when you love your own company and trust your own choices, you stop outsourcing your truth. And your life starts to reflect your deepest desires, not someone else's expectations. I often hear women say, "It's too late for me. My kids have moved out. I'll retire soon. This is just how life is now." But what if this work, this inner journey, isn't just about you? What if by healing and awakening your own queen, you become the role model your children and grandchildren didn't even know they needed? You see, I have already received deep gratitude from people in my life just for choosing to grow, to awaken, to love. Together we can break the generational patterns that told us to stay small and silent and stressed. And maybe, just maybe, that's why you're feeling the ache right now. Because Your soul is ready for something more. Let's start with something real. Most women I speak to say, I have a family, I have a partner, I'm always doing things for others, so why do I feel so empty inside? Here's the truth. You've been so busy being everything to everyone, you've forgotten what it feels like to simply be with yourself. Loneliness isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you are ready to meet yourself again. You're not broken. You're just being invited to listen. And here's the difference. Loneliness is when you feel a lack, a disconnection, an ache to be seen or held. Solitude is when you find peace and power in your own presence. Loneliness hurts. Solitude heals. One drains you, the other fills you. And learning to move from loneliness into solitude is one of the most important mindset shifts a queen can make. What if your loneliness isn't a problem to fix, but a portal to your truth? We can call this the butterfly moment. Think of a caterpillar inside a cocoon. In that dark, cramped space, everything dissolves. It must feel terrifying. And yet, that darkness is where their wings are formed. When I hit my own moment of deep loneliness, after setting boundaries, after losing friendships that couldn't meet the new me, I realized that empty space was sacred. It was making room for women, places, and experiences aligned with my soul. In midlife, fear often whispers, if you outgrow them, you'll end up alone. If you speak your truth, no one will understand. But here's the thing, fear isn't the enemy. It's a compass. It's not saying stop. It's saying you're on the edge of something that matters. The day I stopped carrying emotions that weren't mine, the day I finally let go of pleasing everyone, I felt terrified. But that fear, it didn't destroy me. It brought me home to myself. I want you to imagine a woman named Linda. She wakes up early every morning and making breakfast for her grown-up son, who still lives at home. She checks in on her aging mom. She goes to work, comes home, cooks dinner. By 8 p.m., Linda finally sits down, exhausted, scrolling her phone and feels empty. She thinks, why do I feel so invisible in my own life? It's not that Linda is doing anything wrong. It's that she's giving and never filling her own cup. And that ache inside, that's not something to ignore. It's loneliness gently whispering, Queen, it's time to come home to yourself. So if this speaks to you, let this moment be your turning point. Loneliness is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your rise. And I want to invite you into something truly special, a space where you don't have to carry it all alone anymore. Our brand new queenly community on Heartbeat. It's open. And it's more than just a group. It's a gathering of powerful women who are done shrinking, done pretending, and ready to rise. It's a sacred, uplifting space free from the noise, where women like you come together to reconnect with joy and truth and sisterhood. We share our hearts, we cheer each other on, and together we rise, boldly and unapologetically. So click the link below this video and join us today. Say yes to the support, the connection and joy you deserve. Let this be the day you remember your power. You're not broken. You are unleashing your queen from within. And you are about to be surrounded by women who see you, celebrate you, and walk beside you every step of the way. And you are so very welcome here. Thank you so much for watching my videos and sharing and commenting. It means the world to me. I see you in my next one, and hopefully I'll see you in Heartbeat. I love you.